Hey everybody, so originally I was actually going to release a different video today, but upon watching it over, I thought it was just a bit too intense and dark to put a sponsorship on it, so I'm pushing that out to next month. Instead, I'm actually going to do something that I've wanted to do for a while, show you one of the videos I've made for the streaming service Nebula. I make a special bonus video for Nebula every month. There's 3 of them on there right now. Most of these videos, if they ever do come out on YouTube, will come out in like a year, but I just wanted to make one exception. Just release one of these videos so that everybody could get an idea for the kind of dumb, niche content that I'm putting on that platform. This might be a mistake now that I'm thinking about it. Either way, if you are interested, wait till the end of the video for more details. And without further ado, that time Dr. Phil talked to an actual cyborg. Okay, so ever since I've watched it, I've been thinking about this Dr. Phil conversation just non-stop, but I have no idea how to connect it to anything big or thematic, so I figured I'd just talk about it here. The conversation is between Phil and someone named Oren the Cyborg. Oren is this person who likes to perform as an unfeeling cyborg, someone who has come back from the future to tell us about climate change and apocalypse and other such things.
Welcome to our headquarters. Hello, we are Oren, a digital and collective conscious and cyborg from the year 2050, sent by a higher civilization to save mankind from the Matrix.
I say performs as a cyborg as opposed to believes they are a cyborg or has some delusion, because personally, I think it's extremely obvious that this is an act. I don't mean that in a bad way, mind you. I love Oren. I love Oren so much. They have a fun YouTube channel. They conduct interviews with people like Neil deGrasse Tyson. They make cool songs with extremely fun visuals.
Yeah, I tried. I told you down the right. I told you I would always keep a bad bitch by my side. And
Oren is an artist and a kind of climate change activist, and that's it. You know, it's not complicated. It's even obvious that this is just a performance from the Phil episode itself. Like, at one point, Oren's mom talks to the camera, and her major complaint with them is that she thinks they should do something more than hip-hop.
I think that young men of this era, they kind of all want to be rap artists. So to me, he didn't go through 4 years of one of the top schools in the country to become a rap artist.
He graduated from a good, expensive school, and now he wants to be an artist? You know, fuck that. Can you imagine having a child who you truly believe has some delusion that they're a cyborg from the future, and instead of being worried about any of that, just saying, oh God, he's trying to rap. Oh, Jesus. It's just a ridiculous, fun, great performance, right? Clearly.
Mother,
just come down.
you are
just come
disturbing
down.
our operations. We are receiving
just come
programming.
down.
We are watching video. We are learning
Learning what?
about the future.
But see, this fact does not stop Dr. Phil from doing what he always does when he talks to somebody with delusions. No, his mission, of course, is to try to debunk Oren with facts and logic until they no longer believe that they're a cyborg. This should be easy, right? At one point in the conversation, Oren claims they have robotic metal legs under their flesh.
What part of you is mechanized?
Our brain, our legs,
Okay, your legs are mechanized?
inside, yes. We've had operations.
This is an easily falsifiable claim, right? You get the kid an x-ray, and then you observe that they are made of normal bones. But no. Instead of just doing that and ending the speculation right there, Phil has to take down Oren's cybernetic beliefs mostly with his own reasonable mind. This is truly the magic of this conversation, because Phil's attempt to argue the "you're a human" position are just extremely bad and limp, just shockingly so bad. He starts off by asking Oren to give predictions from the future that they're supposedly from. Oren responds by saying that climate change catastrophe will occur and that AI will overtake the human race. And Phil points out how these are already reasonable predictions for the future. You don't need to be a futuristic cyborg to say these things will happen.
According to James Lovelock, a famed environmentalist, artificial intelligence will soon overwhelm us and remake the world. That didn't come from 2050. That's a very well-publicized position today by Dr.
But that is
Lovelock.
if our goals and artificial intelligence goals are aligned.
Now, I get what Phil is trying to do here, but it doesn't add up to much, does it? First, just because predictions have been made, that doesn't mean they're not true. Oren could be from the future and is simply confirming here that which we've already guessed. But, more importantly, if Oren really wanted to, they could just make some really specific claim about the future that hasn't been predicted. And Phil would have no way of fact-checking it. So this all leads me to asking, what's the point of this entire line of thinking? It's not the home run that this TV therapist seems to think it is. But it gets worse from here. It gets so much worse. At one point, Phil shows Oren a picture of their room and points out that there are water bottles in it. I'll just play you the scene in its entirety here. I think it's really quite important to watch.
So I was looking at this picture of your room, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plastic water bottles in your room. And you're a role model. Do you know how long it takes for a plastic water bottle to biodegrade?
Educate us.
About 1,000 years. So you have a collective 5,000 years of plastic there that has to biodegrade. But yet you want me to believe that you're here as a role model sent to save our environment.
So, how in God's name is this tangent about water bottle sustainability doing anything to further Phil's argument here? Oren get thirsty just like any other cyborg do. Oren need to drink. And as they say, very persuasively, they make no claim to be perfect.
We are not perfect.
When did that even come up, Phil? That Oren thinks they're a perfect embodiment of climate healthy behavior. Where did you get it from? It's just such a random gotcha that it kind of blows my mind. Also, I feel like I should add that this is some nonsense right here. Sure, it's probably not optimal to drink from plastic bottles, but not doing that personally won't do anything to solve climate change. It's a systemic issue. This expectation for activists to be perfect does nothing for any cause. Oren is my role model, and they're doing a great job in my opinion. I don't care if their robot body does sometimes get dry, and they need to wet it with bottled water. I'm still proud of them. I wanted to round out this nothing video by talking about the most incredible moment in this entire interview. At one point, Phil is talking about Oren's delusions, and they have this interaction.
To me, normal is something that does not interfere with healthy functioning and pursuit of goals. You can believe you're a kumquat if it doesn't interfere with healthy functioning and pursuit of goals. But if you believe something or you're doing something and it interferes with healthy functioning and pursuit of goals, then it's abnormal, which means it's change-worthy. Yes, sir.
Is not everyone delusional? Does not everyone believe that they have some special talent or hidden recognition to get them through the day?
Somebody can believe that they're unique or special, but does it interfere with healthy functioning and pursuit of goals?
We are pursuing our goals.
Oren owns Phil so hard in this conversation that it's frankly unreasonable. They're literally like, my delusions aren't harmful to me, Phil, which was essential to your understanding of these problematic beliefs. And then Phil's just straight up done. He's out. He's clearly caught off guard and then pivots immediately to another point to avoid the fact that he just got demolished in the marketplace of ideas.
Well, then we flip back to the delusional part. And what I'm saying is you have decided that you're a cyborg and you need to be willing to test that reality and see if it's true.
I've frankly never seen an interaction more devastating in my life. Okay, do I have a conclusion here? Yes, I do. Oren the Cyborg, you are an absolute king, and there's no denying it. Thank you for enabling Dr. Phil to troll himself this hard. The work you did here was more important and more vital than I think I will ever achieve in my life. Anyway, that's all. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Whoa, that was pretty cool. That's probably what you're thinking right now, right? Like, you're probably thinking about joining Nebula. Well, if you are, I think it's a pretty good deal. For $15 for the full year, you get access to a Curiosity stream with cool nature documentaries like What Killed the Neanderthals. And you get access to Nebula, where you can watch my videos early, watch my bonus videos, and watch some cool stuff from other creators like Lindsay Ellis, Sarah Zed, and Tom Scott. If any of that is speaking to you, check out the link in the description, curiositystream.com/BigJoel. So that's it, I guess. So sorry to the people in my audience who expect me to make actual real content and not stupid shit all day, every day. I promise that next month I have real videos coming out, and the month after that and after that. This was just a weird month for my channel, I guess. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Give me money on Patreon if you feel that you want to do that. Just so you know, you also get access to all the bonus videos I make for Nebula. I didn't want anybody to feel ripped off or whatever, so you get those videos. And now it's time for my Patreon question of the video. Anthony Ludwig asks, what is the ultimate bread? Sourdough. Yum, 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 yum. Give me some of that shit. It's delicious. Okay, bye.